The Philippines has successfully completed a resupply at the Scarborough and Sabina Shoals, despite Chinese pressure that included threats of a live-fire exercise near Philippine fishermen. The operation saw Coast Guard vessels including the Teresa Magbanwa deliver fuel, food and other essentials to Philippine fishing boats. However, the resupply was conducted under a cloud of intimidation from dozens of Chinese Coast Guard and maritime militia vessels, despite being located within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. The highest point of tension came when a Chinese Navy frigate issued a radio warning announcing a live-fire drill near the Scarborough Shoal. Beijing also deployed a PLA helicopter to monitor the shoal and issued warnings to Philippine vessels. Despite these coercive tactics, Philippine officials remained defiant. Admiral Gavin said, "The Philippine Coast Guard, alongside our partners at BAFAR, will never back down in defending the rights and livelihoods of our Filipino fishermen." It's worth noting that both shoals lie within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, reaffirmed by the 2016 Hague ruling, yet Beijing continues to defy that decision. The sustained pressure suggests China has no intention of changing course and is fully committed to gradually asserting control over the entire South China Sea. The confrontation came just days after reports emerged that Beijing had waged a cyber influence campaign against Manila, designed to undermine public trust in the Philippine government and weaken its alliance with the United States. According to Reuters, Beijing contracted Chinese firm Infinitus Marketing Solutions to use fake profiles to amplify anti-American narratives written by Filipino contributors, some of whom allegedly received payments from Beijing. One such account, using the name Vince, posted messages such as, "We should stop fighting China on the maritime issue," part of a coordinated attempt to soften public opposition to Chinese activities in disputed waters like the Scarborough and Sabina Shoals. Former Philippine Senator Francis Tolentino told Reuters, "The end goal of China is to make the Philippines compliant." A Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman denied the allegations, saying Beijing does not interfere in the internal affairs of other countries. A classified US intelligence report says China is expanding its commercial ferry fleet in preparations for an invasion of Taiwan. According to ABC News, the report was prepared by members of the Defense Intelligence Agency for the Pentagon and claims the large ocean-going vessels have been modified to carry tanks and partake in amphibious operations. While ostensibly for civilian transport, the ferries have also been seen taking part in PLA exercises. They appear designed to work in conjunction with Beijing's so-called invasion barges, which China has been rapidly building and testing in the past year. Experts say they have no credible purpose but an invasion of Taiwan. 70 of these ferries are reported to be built by next year. This construction and testing fits Xi's reported timeline of being ready to invade Taiwan by 2027. This does not, however, make an invasion inevitable. With the United States deploying advanced weaponry across the Indo-Pacific and anti-China alliances strengthening throughout the region, the outcome may ultimately depend on whether a credible deterrent to further Chinese expansion can be maintained.